This conference will now be recorded.
Online, you got this document, all of you? What is the answer for the first one? Yeah, rich text area, right? Rich text area. Okay. Yeah, which is not available in Salesforce object. Radio button is not available. And what are the customization is possible in the standard object field? Hmm. Default text. Okay. Help text. Pick list values, right? Field type cannot be modified. Standard field type cannot be modified. Label you can rename. It is under setup, customize, build, customize. We have a section to rename the label, right? Sorry, tab you can rename. No, so the first screen will you can rename the tab. If you click next, it will list out all the field in that particular object. You can rename the label, but field name cannot be modified. You got it what I'm trying to say? Okay, the label of the standard field can be modified in the same place where you rename the label of the tab. Okay, next to that you'll get a set of fields of the standard fields you can rename. Label can be renamed. Yeah. Yes. C. Yes. Field level security. Okay. If you restrict the field in the field level security, that field will not appear in the list view, or you do the search in the global, right? The global search. So answer for this C. Set the field to hidden using field level security. So where you can find the field level security? It is part of your profile. Profile under profile. Fifth one. Which tab setting on a profile makes a tab not accessible to an all tab page? Tab hidden. Tab hidden is a way to restrict the user work with the object declaratively without doing any coding. Okay. Yeah. User at universal content reports an error message when attempting to log in, but there is no record of. Yeah. Yes. You can only record if a user tried with the right username but incorrect password. If user tried with the incorrect username itself, yeah, there is no way to record the details, right? You know how to see this login history, all of you? It is under setup, administrator. Yeah, login history. I think it's under manage users only, right? Right? Manage users. So answer is, I think given choices. Yeah, it's C. Third one. Yeah. How do you edit? Yes, add values to the standard pick list field. Is it? Yeah, B only. If you edit the field, then you'll see a screen to add help text only. You cannot add a pick list values. You have to go to the detail page of the particular field definition page, detail page, definition page. There you will see a different section. The last section you can use to add a new option, add or replace the option. You can reorder the option. Okay, and you can set down option as a default value. So all those customization you can do. You should not edit. You have to click on a name of the field to get that page. Clear to all of you? Seventh one. Okay. Yes. How do you delete an user? Yes, you cannot delete a user. You can only, and other case, freeze. Okay. What is difference between deactivate and freeze? Yes. Yes. Permanent deactivation is a uncheck the active checkbox in your edit page of user. That will release a license. Okay. In some cases, we'll cover the further topics. The system will restrict you to deactivate the user. where if the user is associating with the different other process, you cannot deactivate. Okay, in that time, how can I quickly block the user to login? Freeze, freeze, and then you work on other process, uh, sharing the, I mean, assigning the, reassigning the record to another owner or modify anything. Then you can deactivate later. So quick option is to freeze the user. What component? Object, right? Object is where you store your data in Salesforce. Which data type can be set as a unique field? You know, you cannot set every field as a unique field. Okay, you cannot set every field as a record field. Got me? The pick list field cannot be a record field. It can only be a, uh, you can only reorder the options alphabetically and default values. Only these things you can do it in the pick list field. You cannot make a pick list field a record field by checking the record option. Okay, so similarly, a unique, making a field unique is not available for all the field type. Number, just number only. Okay, only one field among this list you can make a unique field. The rest of things you cannot make a unique. People could do this. The 10th one. Okay, I think it's repeated, right? Radio button. Yeah. What about 12th one? See, this is how you'll get the questions in your certification. This is exactly from the certification set only. Okay, they will give some random company name. Okay, you should not look for a brief introduction about the company. They just say the company name. Then you have to understand the scenario. You should be able to understand the scenario, right? There is a management team at a company called Universal Container. Needs to display an information listed below in each account. I believe to attend this question, we need to cover one more topic. For now, you can skip this question, right? The topic which are going to cover today, then you can answer this question, right? They would like to track the manufacturer and model for specific car companies. How can the system administrator ensure that manufacturer selected influences the values available for the model? It means you select one value, you display another set of values. You see, manufacturer field as a yes. You select the manufacturer and display the models, right? C. Answer is C. Which of the following fields cannot be a controlling field for dependent pick list? You have to select more than one option. A, standard, yeah. D. I think standard multi-select pick list. Yeah, A and D. A and D is the answer. Yeah. So this record your write up, right? It's write up or you explain in interview. This type of question you get in interview, right? You should be able to explain in simple sentence. What is custom formula? How will you start? It's a field type. It's one of the field type, and it's a read-only field. It gets value from expression. The expression may have a function, inbuilt functions, operators, or object field. That's it, right? So we cannot give the value on ourselves. It's going to get a value from an expression. The key point here is, the important point here is, it's a read-only field that you have to mention. It's one of the custom field type. It's a read-only field. You got it? Right. Some of the important functions in your inbuilt functions. Okay. Go from the function what we covered. The basic function if. Okay. Is blank. Is null. Yes. and means or, right? You can relate this. If and we have case, is blank, we have is null, and or, what else? Which one? Yeah, go to the date function. Today, now, we have today means it returns current date. Now means date and time, both it returns, right? And okay, and one more function. How to check your pick list values? I have a pick list. Yeah, is pick well, right? Is pick well. I have a pick list options. I need to check whether the pick list field is equal to this option. Okay, that function is going to return a true or false. If it is a value is equal, then true or false. Is pick well. And from the date, I can get the from the date field. I can only get the date part. I can only get the day, month, year. So we have a respective function. Day, open close bracket, you'll pass date. Day, open close bracket, you'll pass the date. Okay, online people. Day, you'll pass here, date is going to return the day actually. Okay, suppose I pass here, is going to return 12. Got me? So like this, we have a year, you'll pass a date here, and a month, you'll pass month here. Sorry, date here, you'll get a month. So these are some of the functions, right? 17th question. Yeah, what is cross object formula? Okay, I tell you the definition. The formula built using parent object field. Parent object field. Okay. Account and contact. This is a child here. Contact is a child. Suppose you are building any formula in the contact object. I need to refer the parent object field. Then that formula is called a cross object formula. Okay. Right. Yeah. How many levels? Someone asked me a question on. Yeah. See, from the current level, from the contact, I go to the. I'm referring a account. So it's one level, right? So like that, I can go 10 levels maximum. Got me? 10 levels I can maximum. Parent to parent, parent to parent. I can go from 10 levels away from the current level. Got me? So how we can test this? Once you know the relationship, how to create relationship, you can test this. Today is a topic to understand the relationship between the object, how to create. 1 minute. Uh, how to check the pick list field? How to check the pick list field to a value in a custom formula field? 19th. Yes? Speak well, right? Yeah. Field, comma, literal, the value. Suppose check the okay industry of account is energy. You speak well. What is the field name? Industry, comma within single quotes. energy. So it's going to return true when industry is equal to energy. Got me? Right. I think this. Will you follow this? What about this? What is that function name? Date value. Okay. You pass here date time field. Suppose I pass here now, it's going to return date. The date part of the timestamp is going to return. So okay, we'll go to the set of exercise. I think it is there in the login. If you're done with the exercise which I have given in the my application, the last one, exercise 7 or 8, 7. Even I posted the comment also, right? Have you resolved these questions on Friday? No, right? 7. It's a custom field type, read only field. Okay, it gets value from expression. Okay, it gets value from the expression. So how is the custom formula built up? Yes, it's built using expression, and expression may have a okay inbuilt functions, operators, object fields. Am I right? Object field in the sense current object, parent object field also, right? When it refers parent object field, it's called a cross object formula. Okay, and constants. It means literal some number. Right. What is global data? You remember? The global data is start with yeah, prefix with the dollar symbol. User, profile, organization. Okay. Suppose I need a user name, need a email, I need a profile name, I need an organization name. Like this, it goes. Okay. So this global data will be resolved with respect to the user who logged in currently. Suppose I run this formula, what I'll get? In my username, in my user page, whatever user email ID I given, that's going to be the result. And whatever profile is assigned to me, that name will be resolved here. When you log in and when you run this formula, then you will get the profile assigned to you. So the global data is going to work with respect to the currently logged in user. Okay. The global data, it is used to so that's how you are going to define this, right? People follow this, what I'm saying. See here, so these are all global data. So whatever data prefixed with the dollar, your organization profile system, you can get the date and time, user role and all. Okay, this global data will be repeatedly used in another topics also. Okay, validation rule, and you will also refer this in your visual force development part also. Okay, there also you'll get some idea. This is your global data. Able to follow this, all of you? Right. Yeah. What about this? A requirement is to check if a user is a system administrator. Dollar profile dot name equal to the name of the profile you are going to check. That's it. The name of the profile you are going to check. To check the name of the profile, I refer the global data. Dollar profile name equal to system administrator. Okay. Is it possible to refer the related object field in formula? Yes. That's called a cross object formula. Got me? What are the data type are available for your return type of your custom formula? You remember what I'm talking about here? What are the types available? Checkbox, currency, date, daytime, number, percentage. Yeah. So when you can group it based on three category: number type, text type, date type, and checkbox is also one more type, right? So number type, number, currency, percentage, date, yeah, date, time, and text, checkbox. So these are the return type. You can create the formula. Am I right? Just a step. You choose a field type, return type. You'll give the label, name, and choose a return type. Build the formula. Assign to right field level security. You'll assign. Finally, one more step is missing here. What is that? Yeah, add to page layout. Then am I right? Okay. Suppose a field is referenced in a formula. Can I delete that field? Cannot be deleted. You have to first remove that field in the formula, then you can delete the field. It's okay, clear? How to check the value against a pick list field again? Is pick well. Yeah, it's possible, right? We have seen the example. We already seen the example in calculating the total fee, right? Total fee in your training application. where one formula field reference another formula field. So this is a formula field referring the discount. Discount is again another formula field and actual field. So one formula field can reference another formula field. It's possible. Got me? It's clear, right? How to check if the particular field has a value or not? Yeah, you can use is blank, is null. Is null will work for yeah, number field. It's both number and text. Yes, I have a date called end date. I have field called end date. It's a formula field. I need to calculate this end date 30 days from today, right? So depends upon the type you choose. If I choose date type here, then we are going to use today plus 30. If you are using a date time, then you have to use now here. Got me? For the date time, now you have to use. Right? Okay. Using the formula, how a developer would calculate number of days since the record has been created. From the record is created, whenever I see the detailed record, I need to show number of days since it's created. Suppose a record is created last Monday. Now I'm seeing the record. You should show 7 days. Yeah, right. I'm saying like a created date. So from the created date, you are going to calculate. So created date. Okay. Yeah, you have to subtract. Created date is a timestamp field. It's a date time field. So now, sorry, created. Yeah, now is a greater value, right? This one. That's it. It's clear. It's going to give the difference between the two data in number. So what type of formula I can create here? What's the return type? What's the return type I will choose here? Number only. Okay, the difference between the two timestamp or date is going to give a number only. Okay, don't go with the date. We are not going to display date. Difference between the two date is going to be a number. Yes. I have more than one condition. Say experience is more than 5. Okay, a city equal to Hyderabad. So all these conditions are met. Then return the discount for the fee as say 0.5 percentage something. So two conditions I have to compare. More than one condition. What is that? And see, when you see the requirement, they say like if experience is greater than 5, and is the word they are using, right? It means two condition has to met. So how will you replace this? And comma like this. Am I right? So and function. So answer the here is a and you can give any number of condition here. So this is going to return true if only all the arguments are true. If any of the condition fail, it's going to return false. It's going to be or. Okay. What is argument, ma? It's condition 1, condition 2. Okay, all are considered as argument. So when is going to return false? All the conditions are false, then it's going to return false. So any one of the arguments is true, is going to return true. Okay, so how to check this? What is the key here? And. So key here is and. So and. Okay, so age and year of passing. Right. How to check the year of passing is current year? I need only year part, right? Year today. Am I right? What about this? Okay, user making this as default. Any field is mandatory, should be there in the edit page. Whenever user edit page means what? User trying to modify any value or user trying to give new record, the field is mandatory. The key is mandatory, right? I told the answer, right? Key is the field is mandatory. Record field. The field should be a record field. Then you cannot remove that field from the page layout also. It will be there in the edit page always. Okay. Is repeated? I think it's repeated. Already covered this. Somewhere here I covered this, right? Eighth one, 13th. Okay. Yeah, it's everything covered. Okay. So where is it? Okay. No. Yeah. I believe you can do this. Please try this. Okay. Try to implement this. Anybody has any question on formulas? We'll move on to next topic. The formula, the predefined formulas we have, right? What are formulas we have? So all these formulas will be repeated under different topic again. The topic is it's called validation rule. How to restrict user providing invalid data. So again, we are going to use these formulas. We are going to repeat all these formulas in that topic also. Okay. So you are going to revise this again. So no worries if you not get much clarity now. We are going to repeat this topic again. I mean formulas again in different topic.